Echoes of Decay, a recent addition to the classic horror genre, stands out with its own unique blend of nostalgia and atmospheric gameplay. Inspired by the likes of Resident Evil and Silent Hill, this game is a must-play for fans of old-school horror. Immerse yourself in the world of Echoes of Decay with its full, low-poly 3D textures and models. The game's menu and inventory systems are reminiscent of the classic Resident Evil games, adding to the nostalgic feel. Your character wakes up in a dark, dingy, asylum-style building with no clue as to how he got there, but your only source of information surrounding the events that are occurring appears in the form of letters and notes scattered around the rooms you will venture into, which require a lot of backtracking to find items or solve puzzles to gain access, a mainstay mechanic we are all too familiar with classic survival horror games, but it simply works. Some of the puzzles will instantly remind you of familiar sections from the original Resident Evil, but classic fans will understand what to do. Ammo and resources are scarce, so you must make each shot count against the many zombies and monsters you will face. If that wasn't bad enough, upon escaping the building, you will also have to fend off against a gigantic spider that can trap you in a thick web, rendering you immobile for a period of time, but you must defeat this creature if you are to escape to the end of the scene. The game is very reminiscent of classic 90s horror that will appeal to fans of these classic concepts. This is my favourite style of horror game, although I do prefer pre-rendered backgrounds seen in the earlier Resident Evil titles. But full 3D environments, if done well, can equally be as interesting. If we dive back to the days of Dino Crisis on the PS1, this is an example of this style done almost to perfection. Echoes of Decay does pay a lot of homage to the older classics. While it is still in development, the creator is looking to expand this project even more, so it will be interesting to see what else can be achieved with this idea moving forward. With a few subtle tweaks and the inclusion of controller support in future versions, it could become something special. Hopefully we won't have to wait too long to see more progress of this interesting title, and there will be a link below in the description to play it for yourself, and I recommend that you do give it a try. Echoes of Decay isn't the only classic horror inspired game to appear in recent times. We are beginning to see a lot more interesting ideas that are sure to bring scares and nostalgia to horror fans, and you can learn more about them in this next video, which will provide a preview of these upcoming games.